Well, I've always been in Florida, and I'm always going to stay in Florida, and I solely practice personal injury. Well, I've always had jobs in the customer service field, and going to college, at first I was going to be an engineer, and I felt that it wasn't involved enough with helping people. And so I changed my major, and ever since I've been trying to help people in the legal field. I guess just the hundreds of clients that we get to meet each year, the medical professionals we get to meet, just everyone involved that goes into this huge operation. It's cool to meet everybody. What makes me a good lawyer is you have to have a good memory and you have to be good working in chaos. The clients come to us with a messy situation and it's usually all over the place, and it's our job to funnel that into a nice streamlined outcome basically for them. One of the first things I tell my new clients is you picked Farah Farah for a reason, and your problems are now going to become our problems. That we are going to handle everything from A to Z, and that you don't need to worry about anything. You don't need to worry about getting us anything. We basically will handle it from now on, and you can just go on and focus on getting healthy. The biggest challenge that I see that clients face mostly is when they're injured. It takes away a lot of their normal hobbies and their normal daily life, such as, even going to work. They'll fall behind on bills. They'll fall behind on daily activities with their kids. It's hard if you're running out of money and you're missing that time out with your kids to make up for that. And so there's some things that we can do for them to help them with that. So there's three things that I see a lot with clients, and there's three things that I would tell every single client to do. The very first thing is get uninsured motorist coverage. I cannot tell you how many times someone gets absolutely devastated in a car accident. The person who hit them doesn't have bodily injury insurance, and they don't have insurance. And so they're basically put out on the street with nothing left to cover their medical bills, cover their injuries, compensate them fairly for what they've gone through. The second thing I would tell them is do everything your doctor says. And if you're hurting, go to the doctor, especially right after an accident. Don't try to tough it out or walk it off, because a lot of these injuries, they're permanent for life, and you might not feel them at first, but 1 year down the road, when it's too late to get your injuries compensated for and have the person who actually injured you pay for your injuries, it's too late, and you'll be sorry for it. The third thing is be upfront with your attorney. We have enough surprises coming at us, and we don't need some surprises that you could have told us about that are going to pop up later down, maybe if we're in litigation, or if the insurance adjuster, when we're negotiating, says, oh, so-and-so, this happened to so-and-so, a few years back, and they'll really throw a wrench in the whole process, and it usually doesn't turn out very well. This job is actually very demanding. Like I said, you're working with hundreds of cases. As soon as you walk in that door, it's go time. You just put on the blinders and you come in, 8 o'clock in the morning, but the next time you look up, it's 6 o'clock at night. I am a Florida boy all the way through. I'll never leave Florida, and part of that is because of all the stuff to do here. Mainly, I like to go offshore fishing. One day I hope to have my own boat, and golf, anything outdoors, going to the springs, just playing on the boat all day. Anything outdoors in the Florida sun is good with me. My favorite quote is by Jerry Rice, and it says, "I will do today what others won't so I can do tomorrow what others can't." And basically that's, how it goes to my work ethic. If I need to stay an extra hour to get something done so I can spend, an extra hour on something tomorrow, then I'll just be that far ahead and I can get that much more done. And so that's how I try to work. I actually really enjoy volunteering, and that's why I love working at Farah Farah. They give you a lot of opportunities. Each and every week, you'll get an email saying, "Would you like to volunteer with this organization?" Or "Would you like to go to this organization and help them donate money?" And it's good because they help you work around your work schedule. So, if you get off an hour early to go help organization raise some money, then it's a good day. So the wealth of knowledge, the number and experience of our attorneys, our vast resources, and our name recognition with insurance companies. I mean, those reasons all right there is why I would tell anyone to choose Farah.